happy September 21st.
Do you know what I found out today?
Even though we record on Sundays.
Right, of course.
Yes.
We're live.
I found out that the first day of fall isn't today.
I found that out today
tomorrow.
too. And I was very disappointed. No, it's the
Saturday.
23rd. Yeah.
I thought it was tomorrow.
When did
I
that
wish.
happen? Did they change
really
it?
wish.
Yeah.
They actually did
depends.
change it?
Yeah,
They
it
did.
depends on the moon cycles now.
Okay, well, your little
about my
invite said that the autumn equinox was tomorrow. So to me, that's fall. To me, that's fall.
I mean, hey, no one's. I mean, I'm not going to stop you.
I don't
definitely-
even know what to believe anymore. Like, is Pluto even a planet?
No, it is not.
Or is it? Who cares?
You know what it is? I'll tell you.
It's a planet.
It's a comet.
No,
Yes.
It's not even real, you guys. You think space is
Yes.
real?
Space
We're all
is
in the
crazy.
Matrix, all right?
That's
Just
right.
give it up
God, I
already.
hope so.
We're all just in fucking liquid tubes
I hope they-
floating
Well,
around.
I hope they
even
turn
if that's
off the console
true,
soon.
They
the
won't.
Matrix, there's still like
Well, I don't know.
ether, unexplored digital areas we could get to. Break out the Matrix into the program.
Well, speaking of Matrix, we just had a new addition to the Matrix. Another Inglehorn has graced the planet.
I guess. I guess there was a spawn that happened recently.
It is an Inglehorn. You're an
Yeah,
uncle.
I am. That's
Is
true.
it your first time?
It's the first biological. How about that?
Okay. Well, congrats. Very nice.
Thanks. Yeah, I did nothing but exist.
But you went to go visit it. You
I did.
flew
I went
all
to
the way
visit-
to
yeah.
Indiana.
I did go visit
Met
it.
him?
And it was great.
The clown actually came right out of the sewer for him.
Yeah,
Aww.
came up and swooped him up.
Your nephew is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you
Yeah,
guys went
definitely.
to Derry.
He's Pennywise. And everybody should be frightened.
Nah.
Babies are scary.
Clowns are just misunderstood.
And that.
Especially John Wayne Gacy.
Oh,
Exactly.
gross.
Just a
We don't bring him up any
misunderstood
here.
guy.
We don't bring him up here.
He's a good guy.
He was all right, you know. He was just a little confused.
He was
Yeah.
misunderstood.
He had a good heart.
You know, there is a
In his hands.
macabre. Yeah, no, thank you. There's a museum here in Savannah that has his artwork and a lot of his memorabilia. It's called the Grave Face Museum, and it has a lot of morbid things in it. But I find his paintings to be absolutely terrifying because they're so good. I think we already talked about this, but
I don't remember talking about this.
Yeah, I don't either. At all.
Did you go?
Yeah, I went not too long ago, and they have a couple of exhibits, and one of them is dedicated to John Wayne Gacy, and it's just absolutely mortifying and horrible. And they have a lot of his artwork just hanging up because that's what he did when he was in prison.
Do they have Hitler's?
No, they did not. I was shocked by that. I thought that they would have had some Nazi memorabilia, especially some of his artwork. But no, they did not. And maybe that's a good thing.
I feel like that's.
Everyone keeps it for themselves.
Yeah.
I feel like.
And then here's the other thing. These two over here got really sick, like dum-dums, when they went to go visit the baby.
It's his fault. It's his family's fault.
Yeah, it's all my family's fault.
So Indiana turns people
So-
sick.
Fuck
It's
you,
true.
dickheads.
It's true.
Yeah.
Happy
okay, I'm
birthday,
sorry.
Mom.
What were you saying? Was it her birthday?
Today, actually, is her birthday. Right now,
Oh,
in this
lovely.
moment.
The
There you go.
21st
She was
night
born
of
on the
September.
21st night of September. I actually don't know if it was night or day or whatever, but We can
You
pretend.
don't know her sign. You don't know her moon sign.
I
or
don't.
whatever?
Her rising.
It'd be her
Her
rising,
rising sign.
but no,
Wow, look at you guys just knowing your shit.
Look
I
at
don't
that.
know. I
Yeah,
don't
We're
I
know.
do.
so.
Wow.
I'm so into astrology
It's
these
actually
days.
the rising sign, so maybe check your
What's
fucking
my
facts.
number?
Ask
7.
me any of my
Do my star
planets,
chart.
and I would tell you what sign I was in. JK.
JK.
I have to look it up.
LOL.
That's a lot. I was gonna say that's a lot.
I was gonna say I feel like it's very much frowned upon to probably hold Hitler exhibits or Nazi
maybe
exhibits.
you're right.
But clown killers are fine.
Clown killers are perfectly fine. It wasn't
Fuck is
mass
this
genocide.
logic?
He killed like 15 kids.
Oh, so that's
It was
better.
like 30, but okay. It was like 36.
Cut him in half.
So you know we can appreciate
Okay.
his art, but don't you
I'm not
dare.
saying we can
I don't
appreciate
know.
the
I
art.
don't know if it was appreciated. Yeah,
That's
I was.
what you're
I don't know if it
saying.
was appreciated.
I'm saying it's like extremely like frowned upon. Like people just
Then why
as
is there a
sad as it is,
museum
people
with
want to
that?
like just forget that like Nazi Germany existed.
You know, honestly,
I
that's a
disagree.
very good question because I wrestle with that myself. It's like the same. It's answering the same question. Like, you know, is it moral to buy products that have serial killers on them? Are people? Is it okay to profit off of serial killers? And I'm very, very against it. So you will not see me with a Jeffrey Dahmer cooking apron. Like, no, that is so wrong.
But it's
so
not like he's getting any money off of it.
No,
Like,
I know, but what I'm trying to say is like, yeah, I mean, the balance there is pretty,
That is hilarious. Actually, where can I find that apron? I think that's funny. I think it's funny.
I want a Jeffrey
Come on.
Dahmer cookbook,
Whoever
dude.
made that, that's good. That's
no, it's bad.
Did you-
I'd be a little more accepting if the money went to the victims like that.
All right.
Then I'd be like, okay, that's fine.
Did
but
you watch
as far
the
as
movie?
I know, it's not. The what movie?
The Dahmer movie. Did you watch it?
There's a Dahmer movie. I
What?
watched the series.
Or okay, I guess it was a series. I
Okay.
couldn't remember. But-
Hell yeah, I watched it. I gobbled that shit up.
So those people who acted and everything, they don't deserve
A story, a narrative is different than selling products.
It's
But what
not
about,
because you're
like-
selling the product is the story.
How much
Yeah,
do you think
what
I
if-
got for
There's,
said
that?
you watched the
there's
documentary.
education in it too.
So, like you watching it on Netflix and them profiting off the documentary they made, isn't that the same thing?
I think art is different than advertising.
Well, couldn't the apron be argued as art?
So Hitler art is
No.
okay, is what you're saying.
Wait, what'd you say? You cut
Hitler
out.
art is okay then, because it's just art.
Well, I mean, the same thing could be said about listening to R. Kelly music or Michael Jackson music. Like, it's the same thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a very fine line. And are they gone totally, or what is happening?
What?
I don't know.
We're here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
What?
What are you talking
Your
about,
camera
Wilms?
Is it
Okay.
woozy?
It's gone.
No, it's gone. But
Oh, weird.
that's
All right,
what I'm
well,
saying.
we're
It's a
still
very,
recording,
very
so
fine
it's
line.
fine.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's just a very fine line. Like, I don't know, but I'm just saying that, like, I don't like it. I would outlaw it if I could. When I'm queen, I'm gonna outlaw it. Or at
Okay,
least
but
all the proceeds are gonna go to the victims. That's
Uh,
what I'm gonna do.
to me, you're contradicting
But you
yourself because
can't-
on one
you
hand,
You can't
you're
make
telling-
money off
hold
of
up. When
off
you are
of
queen, can we have
promotional
crumpets?
material.
crumpets.
That sounds
Yes.
good.
Crumpets do sound good. Especially with
When
some
I'm
tea.
queen, I'm also going to build separate roads for
A wall,
semi
what?
trucks. No, I'm building separate roads for
Oh.
semi trucks because I
That's
don't
a
like
great
them on the
idea.
road.
Especially in the mountains. Get them out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but where are you
How
going to
dare
put
you
these
deliver
extra
us
roads?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I'll figure it out. Okay.
All right, Jess. But either way, my point, I feel like you're contradicting yourself because on one hand, you're like, we shouldn't have art from these serial serial killers, and people shouldn't profit off of this art. But at the same time, you're saying, but it's okay if people are profiting off of the art as long as they're telling the story. Which to me, the story is the most fucked up part.
Well, it's the truth.
The art is the truth as well. They painted it.
I don't know about that.
What's the difference? To me, that's not. There's no difference there.
I don't see the disconnect.
Because everyone knows the story, hence the art. If you're buying that, you know.
Not necessarily. I mean, people will buy Nirvana shirts and only know one song.
Okay.
I knew someone who bought a Sublime shirt without knowing that it was for the band because they liked the word Sublime. They thought it was just...
Yes, but that's music. We're talking
Do you know
about like
how
very
many people wear
known...
Ramon shirts and never heard the Ramones?
All right.
Well, there you go. People don't know the true devastation of Jeffrey Dahmer. So I just don't like the idea of glorifying them. And that's
all that is glorifying them.
Exactly.
Making documentaries just even...
I don't think it's glorifying. I think it's education.
No. It's definitely just giving them that attention is glorifying them. Yeah. Giving them their own Netflix series.
Yeah. Like, I mean, how many people talk about like these mass shooters and stuff? Like, how many of them look at like, Columbine or Sandy Hook and things like that, and they're like, oh, well, that was my inspiration, So how many people are being inspired, quote unquote, by Jeffrey Dahmer movies or Mindhunter even, Like, how do we know that it's not spawning more serial killers or making people more interested in serial killing?
Like the act of serial killing? I don't think that...
You don't think there's a connection between people finding out, like,
that's like saying violence has gone up because of violent video games. Blah.
No, it's not like
yes, it is.
No,
it's very different.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
It's very different because it's real life, and and maybe you've had these thoughts and you've been pushing them away, and now you've finally seen somebody who has also had these thoughts and these
I don't
intentions.
think it's as common as you think it is.
I'm not saying it's common. I'm saying it could still like...
It's the same with video games, and we know it.
I just fucking said thank you, Cassandra.
How
thank
is
you
that
so
even
much.
remotely the same?
You're saying the same fucking thing. Are you for real?
Thank you.
I'm not, because this is real life. It actually happened. Video games aren't real life.
Yeah,
it's a fucking character in a game.
Okay, then explain GTA how close
no. Okay,
it is.
So I agree that
it's still not close.
But it's the same.
All
argument.
the attention that these horrific things get, like they get tons of press, tons of attention, and that inspires other twisted-minded people to do the same thing.
Yeah. So again, what's the difference between that and a video game?
Do I get glorified? Do I get glorified every single time I kill somebody in Halo?
Yeah.
No.
Everyone's like, yeah, good job, bro. Yeah.
Well, then if we're gonna bring in that argument, then you could say the same thing about like fictional movies and...
Yeah.
But
anyone can see anything and go...
Actual people being killed.
Yeah.
And getting like the press and the news coverage.
I think people are more in like curious about that. Like everyone loves the fucking serial killer shit. Like everybody, that's like such a hot topic. Everyone loves listening to the podcast, watching the shows, and it's because people are curious about human behavior, because that's what it is. We're looking at human behavior in a completely not normal situation that is fucked up, and people are curious about it, and that's why they are drawn to it. Now, could it potentially create some fucking crazies? Yeah, but anything can. I don't think you can say that it's just that, because it's more rooted in historical facts, because again, these are all interpretations, if you will, of what happened. They're not watching the actual murders go down. They're watching actors portray that.
Mhm.
So again, just like when you see someone get shot on the side of the road, not when, but if, and then you go play a video game and you see another person get shot, like, how is that any different? You're still seeing this. It's still the same idea in your brain. Someone's getting shot, someone's dead.
When I see
It's
somebody
not.
die in a video game, I don't think somebody lost a life. I I don't think about the humanity side of it at all, because there is no humanity to it. It's you playing a character. It has nothing to do with the real world. If I saw a dude that was dead on the side of the road because he got shot, or if I watched somebody get shot, like that would give me a very, very different feeling than me watching somebody get shot in a video game.
Sounds like you're desensitized.
So, like, serial killers are usually narcissists, and narcissists love attention. So, what's the easiest way to get the most attention? To become a serial killer and get tons of news press, news coverage.
I don't think that's the reason why people become serial killers, but it could be one.
I think a lot of them get off on getting
could
away
be-
with it.
It could be a factor.
I think a lot of them get off on getting away with it, and
Definitely.
that death is still all over the news. They still get the press without their name being shown.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So they're still getting satisfied in that way as well. Yeah.
Like, even in those shows, like the Mindhunter show, like, dude is just all cool, calm, content, being caught and in jail, but still wanting to give all the details.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a disease in a way.
Yeah, and I'm saying giving it all that attention gives fuel to those minded people who think like that.
What about awareness? Is it not bringing awareness to the issue? Huh?
Yeah, to regular minded people, but there are a lot of twisted minded people out there.
Yeah, and you know what? Those twisted minds could easily watch a movie about Dahmer, or they could play a video game, and they could have the same fucking reaction. Like, it's not about the content; it's about the person's mind. Is the thing? That's your argument? You're saying
it all comes down to choice.
I mean, yes, I agree with that, but the difference between serial killers and video games is it's fictional versus real.
Sure,
Yeah,
I'll give you that, but it doesn't dispute the fact that people can easily get ideas from both of those things.
You could argue the
do
point
same
that
behavior.
A serial killer could use video games as an outlet instead of actual lives.
Sure, you could, but you could also argue the opposite. That's my point. Like, it's, I don't know, I think it's fairly, like, you can't generalize such a thing, you know? Like,
it's not generalizing. I think it's pretty specific.
No, you're generalizing, saying that video games don't cause violence. I don't think you can.
I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying it is possible, but
now you are.
I don't think video games cause real violence.
This is
I don't
general.
think so.
This is generalizations, though.
They cause
you can't just
forms
say that.
of violence.
You can't blanket it
like
that.
Throwing a controller or breaking a TV. Those things happen.
You don't think there's been a person in the history of time that has played a video game and fucking had a gun in that game, and they're like, "Oh, what a cool gun! I'm gonna go get that in real life and see what happens." I'm not saying that's violent, but I'm saying, like,
happen.
Those are the steps that occur. Like, it just depends on the individual.
I see what you're saying.
Like, it's an influence?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, we're influenced.
I'm not saying everyone
everything.
can. I'm not saying everyone is influenced in such a negative way from that content, but it's the same watching a serial killer documentary or something. You know, just like you said, someone who does have maybe a fucked up head watches that. They're like, "Oh, look at that. I can relate." Same goes with the video game. "Oh, look at that. I can relate because fuck everyone. I'm going to shoot everyone." And then people go shoot up schools. So, I don't know, man. It's a tough argument.
I mean,
it's a tough argument.
My argument
Wasn't the
that
guy who killed
the
John Lennon
attention,
like inspired by The Catcher
like,
in the Rye?
glorifies them.
I don't know how you would be, but yes.
But isn't that the case? The guy who killed John Lennon was inspired by Catcher in the Rye.
But how? That book has
I don't
nothing
know
to do with
how.
shooting people.
I don't disagree with you, but what I'm trying to do is like run with what Cassandra's saying here and basically say that yes, people can be influenced by anything and everything and make them do crazy things if they're crazy, if they're already crazy. So
Now, to your point, Eric, or maybe I'm misinterpreting your point, but
Yeah, what was your
you
point
know,
again?
it does. Yeah, state your point.
I was saying
The
that,
attention.
yeah, like giving them and their crimes all this attention is glorifying them, and
I feel like glorifying is the wrong word. Maybe just like overly attentive. Because glorifying,
adjective for glorifying.
it indicates that it's like for glory. I wouldn't say that, people look up to these, or maybe they do look up to these serial killers. That's why there's bad people. They've got bad role models.
That's what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying.
I don't know if it's glorifying though.
Look, I think at the end of the day, we can all agree that it isn't about the content or the product. It's about the person. You can't go blaming a documentary or a video game for someone's behavior. Now, that's not to say they're not inspired or, influenced by these things. However, back to the argument of should you be listening to R. Kelly's music? Should you be, purchasing a cookbook? I don't know. That's a personal decision, quite frankly, And I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I think there are people like us in those instances who get the joke behind like the cookbook and that sort of thing, and then other people who would take it more seriously, whether that's on either end of the spectrum. You know what I mean? You could have the Karen being like, "This is crazy. Why would they make this? Blah blah blah," and then you have the other person
That's
going,
me.
"Oh, I can't wait to fucking cook somebody and make some food out of it." You know what I mean? Like. That's what Dahmer did. Let's you know what I mean? Like I'm saying we get all
just makes me
spectrums on it.
uncomfortable.
I don't think that's what the cookbook is.
It's not, but I'm saying there are people who are going to interpret it that way on both sides.
And I'm
Yeah, but
saying
And
you're not
insane
gonna know.
people in the
those
middle
people.
like us, yeah, insane people in the middle like us are going to go, yeah, that's just funny.
I get the humor of it, but I am definitely that person that takes it seriously just because that's who I am. So just know that I'm judging you and I think less of you if you do that. And please don't.
I'm getting you all a copy.
Don't spend your money on serial killer junk. Okay, guys?
Well, now I just want to even more now. I didn't want to before this, but now I really, really want to.
I
But you
had
know what
no
I'm talking
desire to
about?
buy a hacksaw, and now I have all the desire to buy a hacksaw.
I might just become a serial killer.
No, but you know how people like
I
will
hope-
wear
I support
T-shirts
that
and stuff.
decision.
Like
I mean, I already got a cult following. Just
Yeah,
make them
that's
drink
true.
some Kool-Aid.
There needs to be
There you
less
go.
people on this earth. Can we all agree?
I do agree, and I thought that's what COVID was for.
It tried.
It did try, but the humans are too resilient.
Damn us.
No, it was the wrong disease.
Well,
Don't
I
worry,
just don't want to
COVID's
do
back.
zombies. Zombies scare me.
Yeah, just wait until funguses evolve to survive in higher
Fungi.
temperatures.
It's fungi.
Funguses.
Funguses.
You can't even think of the words.
You don't even know.
Dude, I've been working all day, using my brain.
Working
Me
9
too.
to 5.
Cut me some slack.
Cut me some
Cut
slack.
my
I've been
life
working
into
and I'm sick.
pieces. Yes,
Well,
it does.
Yeah.
I'm always sick. Chronically ill.
Okay, weird brag.
Me too.
The cron. Got that cron.
I'm chronically sick, dude.
More like chronically chill.
I'm chronically ill, Dad. That's no cap for real, for real.
Hey, what does that mean, by the way? I'm too old. What does
What?
that
No
mean?
cap? It means
Yeah.
no lie.
It means you can't put anything higher than it.
That's right.
No.
No cap.
So if they say
No.
yes cap, what does that mean?
It just not yes cap, just cap. Cap means I caught you on a lie. You're lying.
Cap is
Like
short
that's
for
cap. Why would like that's
capping.
bullshit? That's cap.
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 Where does that come
I'm sorry.
from?
What?
It comes from black people slang. That's what it comes from.
No. What is
That's
cap
not
short for?
descriptive enough.
What's that?
Cappin'?
No,
Capping.
he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
No, Eric, you said it.
Oh.
I said cappin.
Like captain.
No, like cap and CAPPIN. Cappin.
And what does that mean?
And what does that mean?
Like
Papa cap in your ass?
like putting a cap on top of something.
That's not a thing.
I'm talking about
is.
the etymology of this fucking word. Where does it come from?
Let's look it up.
I don't know.
No,
Because it doesn't
cap.
make sense.
I actually just heard.
Okay.
Some, I don't know. I can't remember who it was. It was just a clip. It was on Instagram Reels or whatever. But somebody was just talking about this and like where it came from, and the guy was like, "Yeah, black people have been saying cap and no cap for like 20 years. It takes
Seriously?
like yeah. They're like
That's where all slang comes from.
right.
What are you talking
They're
about?
like it used to be like 10 years you would start to hear white people say the shit we were saying, and now with the internet it's like a year or two and then white people start to say it. So yeah, they've been saying it for a while, and in that
Oh.
exact like phrasing and what it means. But
I just
again, I
feel
don't, I'm
so
not
out of
saying
touch
that
with
I
the
know
youth.
for sure. This is just some guy talking. But it to me it makes sense. I mean, a lot of the shit we say, like the shit that we were saying or not really saying, making fun of, like swag and all that shit, like that was in like the 2010s, and they were saying that shit well before I heard any white people say it. I heard it in rap songs well before I heard white people say it.
I learn something new every day.
You didn't
I
know
thought
that?
dogs laid eggs.
And they don't.
No.
I feel like that's common knowledge. Maybe not.
Yeah. I'm just very out of touch. I'm an old white woman. So
Living in the South.
I'm
Just
very
learning
hip
day by day.
and young.
yeah, I'm not hip or young.
I know all the lingo.
I'm gonna break my hip.
Eric, everybody knows that anyone who says that is definitely not that.
Except
Yeah,
I
if you have to say you're young and hip, you're definitely not young and hip.
Hey, young youths. What are you doing?
What's up, fellow youths?
I actually might have to get a hip replacement.
What already?
Yeah.
What are you, 65?
I'm 32.
Jesus. Well,
It's
I
some,
call cap. You're not 32.
But you are, right?
Yeah.
When
Huh.
are you getting your hip replaced? When you're 65?
No, I have to meet with a orthopedic surgeon and get it fully
Lordy.
examined.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So what's going on with it? Do you know?
Are you in pain?
Constantly.
Oh,
All the
Except for when I'm
time.
on these oxys.
that sounds like a Paramore song.
I'm in
Does
all
it?
this pain. Give me oxys.
It must be from their new album.
Yeah.
Boo. Boo.
Okay. Well, Eric. Okay. Well, shit. When are you getting your hip replaced? Next month?
It's not even like official. I still gotta. This is just like an initial scan. That could be a maybe.
Wow. So, like, both hips, one hip.
It's science.
what happened to your hip, dude?
Yeah, what'd you do to your
take a
hip,
Yeah,
spill?
did you do
in your
back
No.
yoga or something?
You've
I've
been
got-
too radical on the skateboard, bro?
It's
Yeah,
really
bruh.
not that extreme, bruh. I got poor circulation to my hips, and the lack of blood
Thing.
flow causes the hip bone to
Connected
die,
to
essentially.
I was thinking that too.
I thought it also.
I'm sorry, Eric. Go on. Your hip bone's connected to your thigh
Dead
bone.
bone. Oh,
I'm sorry, your hip bone. I'm sorry, what?
sorry, your
Connected to
hip
your-
bone is dying.
Lack of blood flow.
Oh,
Basically.
maybe you just gotta jump around or something.
Do
Get
you,
Jump
have a,
around.
do you live with a
Jump
vampire?
around.
Is that part of it? You not have
Do
enough
you have
blood?
a cane or a walker?
No, it's like just
Crutches?
it's just my hips, I think. I think my penis is too big and it's stealing all the blood flow.
Okay. I was gonna
You're
say
right.
the hips
Didn't
don't
think
lie,
about
but I don't
that.
know. Maybe they do.
They
Maybe
will
they
lie.
do.
They will
But
if
for
it
real,
gets
like-
replaced.
Oh,
all be
when you
alive.
walk through it, when you go
I've
visit
got
me, you're gonna have to go
fine-
through a metal detector.
Fine blood flow in my legs and, well,
That's
not so
good.
much my feet, but it's just my hips.
But that's
Alright,
the
here's what
center
you
of your
gotta do.
body.
You got to lay on your back and just put your legs straight up in the air for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that'll fix it.
That'll fix it, dude.
That's all
And
you
then
need.
That's
stand
You know what?
it.
up
Because
for
You know
the
what else you
problem
could
is you're getting
use?
too much blood flow to your feet, so you need to raise
no, not
them
his
so
feet,
that
just
way.
his legs.
Yeah, it's not my feet.
And you know what else, Eric?
My feet
If
get
you would
zero blood
just-
flow.
If you would just go outside
why
and
they're
get
purple
some
all the time.
sunshine, that would fix all your problems.
Yeah, go outside.
Well,
Get outside.
that's- There's a problem there. I'm allergic to the sun, too.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why you got all these issues, man. You're not getting enough sunshine. That's part of it.
I've
This
never
dude-
gotta get a
heard
little
anyone
incubator
allergic to the
light.
sun.
This dude's
Well, I
falling
get-
apart.
Aren't
dude.
I get,
you
like-
Stardust?
I get, like, rashes if I'm out in the sun too long.
You mean sunburn?
No, like, rashes.
They're called heat rashes. Yeah, that's a real thing.
I've never heard of that. Michael's heard of it. He understands.
Like a sunburn?
No.
That's what I
It's
said.
because I'm
He said
black.
no. Oh, that's
Like
right.
a
Like a rash. Like,
allergic
Does
reaction?
it itch?
yeah. It does itch.
So you can't go to the beach?
I mean, I can go to the beach. I just gotta...
He has to wear a sun hat.
Or
He's
sunscreen.
got to wear full garb, just sweatshirt, long
Looking like a
pants.
beekeeper up there.
He's got a swim shirt on.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
sunscreen works, too. You know, that
Okay.
exists.
So it is a sunburn, probably.
It's not sunburn, though. It's
Right.
like, it's actually a rash. Like, I've got scars.
And our scars remind us that the past is real.
Yeah, so I can never forget the 21st night of September.
Oh, no.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, so what else is wrong with you?
Oh, I could do a whole
What?
episode about
Well, he
this.
did just talk about earlier before we started. Eric was talking about how he's going to therapy now, so it sounds like a lot of shit's wrong with him.
I mean,
Sounds like
Well, at least you're getting put back together, baby.
he's trying.
I don't know. I'm falling apart and I ain't doing anything about it. I'm just letting it happen.
Yeah, you
Unravel me.
both of yous
Unravel
are
me.
falling apart over there.
Cold War kids said broken
No. Oh my
into
God.
better shape.
Kill me.
Okay.
So think of it like
Well,
that.
Eric is putting himself together. What can you say? I cannot say the same.
No.
Sorry, Eric.
I'm going the opposite.
You're much
Good
more
for you,
mature
Eric.
than the rest of us.
You're aware of your problems. That's step one.
Yeah,
Alright?
yeah.
I'm still in denial.
You're doing something about it. You're doing something about it, and you're not putting it off constantly, and putting it in the back of your mind, going, "I'll deal with it later."
It works.
well, once you guys, like, mature a little bit and actually come
hard.
into your 30s, once you come into your 30s...
I've been coming in my 30s for 2 years now.
Good for
Whoa.
you. That's
Gross.
healthy, Michael.
That's one area of success.
One
Yes.
pedal.
But I wrote this book to help you in the other areas.
A
And for
cookbook?
just no, it's like a self-help type book.
You know, the
Oh,
one that that each of his new cult member gets on the first day.
right.
Yes,
It's
yes.
actually
That makes sense.
it's actually 4 volumes, but
Oh,
you have to buy them each separate.
Everyone
Yeah.
gets a new hip.
that's right. Number 1.
Volume 1. The life I've created for you.
And your hips.
Volume
Just
2.
Shakira. It's just
Do your
Shakira
hip
and Eric
fly?
Scold.
And Shakira's like his top cult member because she's on all the memorabilia, or she's on all of the promotional items.
Yes.
She's like, my number 1 student is Shakira.
She's kind of like the
Shakira,
what's that in
Shakira.
Scientology, like the last level or whatever. She's like the last level. Like it's
Yeah.
called the Shakira level.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
The dirty laundry level.
Ooh.
You better be careful, Eric, because Haley Williams is gonna swoop in and she's gonna be pissed. She's gonna be like, "What, Eric? Shakira? You son of a bitch!"
She's
thought it
gonna
was
be
me and
like,
you."
I got him where I want him now.
Okay, okay.
And I'm just gonna have to tell her I'm in the business of misery.
Let's
take it from the top.
Kill me. A bullet in my brain, please.
That guitar is the only
That's
reason why that song is
not-
okay.
A
That's
Paramore
right.
lyric. Nice try though.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll let Haley Williams know.
Let her
That
rest
one-
in
Please.
peace.
Hey, her line there, that was the only exception. All right.
But nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad you've written a book, Eric, because I
4.
needed.
Four
Oh,
books.
I'm sorry. Four books. Have you called them? Do you know what you've called them?
Have you called them?
I've written half of 4 books, so I've basically written 2 books.
That's yeah.
Well, it's just called Book Volume 1, Book Volume 2, Book Volume 3, and the last book.
Ever.
Spectacular. Good. That way everything's clear
Yes.
and concise.
Mhm.
No room for fuck up.
That's right.
You'd be surprised.
So, I cracked my back coughing the other day,
Yeah,
and
that
I felt
happens.
I felt very old.
Are you
Does
gonna
that
need a new
happen?
hip?
I might. I'll need a new back. A
You
new
better be
spine.
careful.
But she's going to get some new vertebrae.
That'd be nice. It'd be nice if we could just like replace our bodies over time.
We're getting
You know?
there.
What I
We
want
are
is
getting
just
there,
a
but
new
like less
body. I don't like the
robotics,
one I have.
more natural.
No, I want more robotics. I want to be.
No,
You
like,
wanna
I
be
want
half
to be a metal
robot?
piece of shit, dude. I want to be a human piece of shit.
Well, not just metal, like computer chips and stuff.
No,
Enhancements,
no.
cybernetics.
Okay,
You know what
so
I wouldn't mind
the
having is like a
Matrix.
translator where I speak every language and I can
Yeah, that'd be
understand
cool.
every language.
Very first thing I would get, I would fix my eyes.
You can do that now.
Yeah,
could do
but
that
You
now.
literally
LASIK.
could do that
You
now.
could do that now.
it's
That's Eric's dream. That's Eric's fantasy. He's like, I could fix my eyes.
I can't wait to get
But
my
like,
eyes.
yeah, that's reality.
it only lasts like 10
That's-
years, and then you got to get it
That's
again.
not true. That is
No.
not
It-
true.
it lasts
I got it
Lies.
myself. 2020
Lies.
every day.
Lies.
I've
Lies. Lies.
known
My
people that
dad got
told
it
me that.
like 15 years ago, and he is still rocking, man.
Only
still
uses
rocking and
reading
rolling.
glasses, all right?
Doesn't even use glasses at all. My dad is
None.
awesome.
He just denies that he can see.
He does the crossword puzzle every day. So
Extra
Well,
large font, but
With
still.
a magnifying glass
With
No.
cybernetics, I can see clearly, and
and
I
the
have the
ring is
option.
gone.
Maybe you can.
And I could take pictures with my eyes. Save them to the cloud.
No, because now everyone's hacking your memory and your brain. I don't think
Yeah.
so. I can't have people in my thoughts, man. They
Well,
can
then you
handle
gotta-
it.
Here's
Yeah,
an
you
upload
gotta-
of all of your nieces and nephews. Ah!
You gotta get a really good. You gotta
I don't
build
need
your
that.
own firewall.
No.
You got to build your own firewall. That's too much. I can't do it.
Yeah, you gotta. I build
No,
my own
because
firewall.
you know what? You're taking away, Eric, the essentials of life, okay? Which is breathing.
We watched that Black
Existing.
Mirror episode.
I don't want none of this robotic shit that's gonna cause me to not be a fucking real human anymore. And now I have to work just to live. I mean, I already do. But like, you can just be sometimes, you know? If I'm a robot, you can't just be. I have to program everything and beep boop bop beep. No, I won't have it. I won't have it.
Got a
Well,
bunch
you're
of
not-
beep boops and ones and zeros.
Yeah,
You're
it's all
not
code
a
and
robot.
shit.
You're still flesh, and
No.
you just got
But no
robotic
blood.
enhancements.
I don't like it.
I mean, you still gotta have blood.
I don't like it one bit.
I
Well,
don't want to be a cyborg. I'm good.
that's too
Wouldn't-
bad because
wouldn't
that's
it-
where we're
Eric,
heading.
No, I will be dead before that.
Don't you think that
We will bring you back.
No, I won't have it. I won't have it. No.
we'll have
We'll take
you in
one
a head
strand of
like,
your hair.
Nixon in Futurama.
There will be laws against this, okay?
Not
You will
yet.
be sued heavily.
No, there's gonna be a Wild West period
No.
where there is no laws.
Ooh, Wild West.
No.
That's gonna be
You
the
can't
time.
take advantage. Okay, fine. I'll be the first fucking lawsuit then, and I'll go to the fucking Supreme Court, and I'll make that a law. And then 30 years later, someone can overturn that shit on me, okay? But until I'm alive, that will be a law, and I will have it.
All right. Well, see, you get brought back and do great things.
No, not brought back. No.
Well, you got to be brought back if you're gonna do that.
No. Nope. I won't be around. I won't be around.
Yeah, because you're.
That'll just happen.
That's the
I'll
point.
put her
You're
down
getting
before it
brought
happens.
back.
Don't worry.
No.
It's the only way it's gonna work. It's got to be someone who's brought back. The first
Yeah.
person who was brought back.
Was
Who do you
Jesus.
think the first person will? Who do you think the first person to be brought back will be? I think it'll
Cassandra.
be George Washington.
Jesus.
No, it won't. No,
It's
'cause
obviously Jesus himself. Okay?
Hold up. You can't like the thought of like George Washington. Like it doesn't make sense. He's definitely nothing by now. Like
What?
there would still have to be some sort of matter with like of him. Like he's
Or-
He's saying his body
There is.
decomposed.
yeah, he's
okay?
like
That's what he's
completely
trying to say.
decomposed. Like what do
You could build robotic flesh
Yeah,
around
you
his
can build
skeleton.
him.
You can build him. That's not him.
This is what I'm talking about. Before it even gets to this part is when the law happens. That's why I go to the Supreme Court and say, hey, I got this case.
You could like
They're
remember
trying to take our
Westworld.
lives from us.
Speaking of all
And they'll
of
be
Yeah.
like, yes, we're Republican, no change allowed. So,
Okay.
it'll work.
that's fair.
It'll
Like,
work
I
in
feel
my
like
favor.
this lady's insane.
Nope.
Keep her away from
Nope.
the Supreme Court.
Do you know how many...
You know,
They're
I
trying to
wanna
bring me
talk
back
about-
from the dead.
Do you want to talk about insanity in the Supreme Court? Don't even get me started, sir. Okay?
Yeah.
Different type of insanity.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay,
on their text
okay.
chain?
Now there's tears.
Not anymore. I had to get out of it.
Mm.
It got too
Um,
wild.
On this topic though, did you guys see that Elon Musk said that
Ugh. Is he
The-
just...
Well,
Can
this
he
guy
be
again.
gone
the
already?
Neuralink like the first person to get Neuralink is basically like ready to go. Like it's pretty crazy.
What does that mean?
It's a chip in your fucking brain, homie.
Oh man, you just made it real. Now I gotta
I
think
know.
about
Now
doing
you,
all this
now
stuff.
you gotta
there.
think about
Wow,
now you gotta think about reality
yeah.
there,
Now you
bud.
gotta think about all
Yeah,
your
it's
words
no
you
longer-
just said.
Yeah, it's no longer a fantasy. Like this could actually happen sooner than we think. Apparently, this is the first thing that it's going to be used for is for people with like degenerative brain conditions and paraplegics.
Okay.
And then it's gonna go straight to the Nazis.
And then, well,
And here we go again. History repeats itself. Or does it?
Oh,
Did it ever
no.
even happen? in the
Doesn't
first
it?
place?
Oh, no.
so yeah, now we got to think about all that.
Uh-huh.
That's fun.
I
Henceforth-
don't want to do that.
Therefore,
Let's just be dead. dead already.
Yeah, like
when are we gonna
I'd
blow up
rather
this
that.
planet?
it's
You
so
know,
dumb here.
like
It
I have
is.
been waiting every day. I wake up and I'm like, God damn, the sun's still rising. What the hell, man?
I know. I'm
Where's the
just
mushroom
waiting
cloud?
and waiting and waiting, and I am.
Meanwhile, like everything is crashing and burning in every other, well, in everywhere, in everywhere.
Did you know that Elon Musk has like 11 kids?
Why are we still talking about
I
this guy?
know, I cannot. I'm so sick of him. Get him out of here.
Like, that's 3 times this episode.
He
I'm
also said that
He does have a
he's
lot of
gonna
kids.
make people start paying for Twitter. Sorry,
I heard.
X.
I heard
The only
that.
reason Jess said that is because she knows that she wants to eat some of those 11 kids. She wants some of
I
them.
do.
She's gonna gobble them
I
up.
do.
And then
Especially
she's
the
gonna become a
latest one.
robot and a Tesla all in one self-driving car human.
Okay.
First
Can I be
prototype.
purple? Yeah.
So, speaking of Elon Musk and Grimes,
Oh,
What?
here we go.
Why? I thought we were
Because-
done.
Cyberpunk is the game she has a character in.
Oh
And
God.
Is there
They're
a
about-
character called Grimes?
no, it's Lizzie Wizzy. She is
Terrible.
full on metal, cybernetic.
Wow.
Cool.
Full
Oh,
on
cool.
metal.
This
Elon-
sounds like a game that promotes violence, Eric. Okay? Is that really what
He doesn't
you
have
want?
to. You have a choice. You can be nonviolent.
People don't choose.
And what's the point of
Who
that?
chooses
I
to be
have.
non-violent in video games?
I have.
Yeah, well,
I
you're
played the
clearly
good guy
a
a
superior
lot.
leader, Eric. Okay, so
Why?
you can't
Why
just
play the
compare
good guy
everyone
when
to
you can play the bad guy?
Because it's sometimes you get better choices.
I used
That's right.
Avada Kedavra the second I got it in Harry Potter.
Well, yeah, I played the entire
What's that?
game just to get that.
That's the killing
But I-
curse.
I never
Oh,
used it on humans. Just kidding. I definitely did.
See,
I definitely did. I did. Fuck them.
Anyway, they're about to come out with a new expansion for that game, and it stars Idris Elba.
Yeah. I love him.
Okay, Georgia, get the fuck out of here.
I love him. He is so cute with his shorts on. No, I don't know.
He's like a 60-year-old man, Jeff.
He is not 60. He's like 50.
No,
Like, don't crack.
That's right.
They do gray though.
Yeah, they do. And it looks good.
Everybody
Like a
agrees,
fox.
dude. Yeah, silver fox. That's what it is. But for women, no. You're an old hag. Get out of here. You're useless.
That's right.
To
And
us
you're
now.
unfuckable.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah. Sad. Anyway.
Anyway, so
Anywho.
Elon Musk.
So,
Yeah.
Jess, what's your
Jesus.
What's your Twitter handle? What's your X handle?
What's your flavor tone? What's
Yeah.
your flavor?
What did DJs even do?
dude?
Do. What were you asking, Michael?
What's your
Forgot.
favorite Idris Elba movie or
Fan
show
fiction. Oh.
or character? Any of them?
I really liked him as Hemdall from the Marvel movies. I think he did a really good job with that because, I don't know, like he just really brought it and he didn't need to bring it, but he brought it. And he is also in this movie called 1,000 Years of Longing, where he plays a oh my god, what do you call those? A genie. And he explains his life to what's her name? Tilda Swinton. And it's a really good movie. I thought it was really, really kind of cute. So I liked that. Idris Elba.
Okay.
What
FYI,
is yours?
he's 51.
That's
I
young.
knew it. I was close.
That's so
But yeah,
young.
he is. And did you know he's a DJ too? He's a DJ.
Stop.
He does his
With
own
Paris
DJ stuff.
Hilton? Stop it.
Him and
Maybe.
Paris, B2B.
B2B. Butt to
Yeah.
butt.
Butt to butt, baby. I really liked him in Fast and Furious.
don't think I saw him in Fast and Furious. I don't
I
think
didn't
I've
watch
ever
him in
seen
Fast and Furious. I don't even know. I'm actually
don't
He was
looking.
not in Fast and
He
Furious.
actually is. I can see it right here in his credits on IMDb.
You know, he was
His
actually
name was
really
Brixton.
good.
Down with your fucking pride,
He was good
sir.
in The Office too, and he Charles? Yeah, he played Charles in The Office. That
Charles
was pretty funny.
Manson.
I'm Charles Manson.
No, he played this gorgeous black guy. And
You can't play that if you just are that. That wasn't his character.
no, yeah, that
Gorgeous
was his
black
character. He was
guy.
supposed to be like this gorgeous
No,
black
he
guy
was
who
the boss guy.
Yeah, and he knew his effect
You're
on
like
women.
starry-eyed. You're like, whatever you say.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. American Gangster is probably the one.
Okay.
He's
Coach.
also Omar.
That was Denzel. Come on.
Denzel's the main character, yes. And that
Coach
is also
Ernie
Denzel. That's
from
one of Denzel's best as well.
NBA 2K20.
He was in
Okay.
2K20.
Oh,
I
for
do
fuck's
remember that.
sakes. You guys and get your own podcast for this shit.
We're talking about Idris Elba.
No, Eric had to bring in a video game like he always does.
He's also Luther in
Yeah.
Luther.
Yes. In Luther.
In Luther in the show. He was also in The Wire. I just mentioned that Omar.
That was
He's like
his. That was
amazing
his start.
all around. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's so good at accents too. He can. You can't real. I mean, like
He's
you
British.
wouldn't be. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell that he's British. Like after watching The Wire, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
These actors, man, they can do it all. You
Yeah.
know.
They can
Not-
act.
not all of
What
them.
do you know?
Not all.
Yeah,
of
some
them.
of them. Some
Yeah,
of them.
Some of them.
And then some
Yeah.
of them.
Did you guys see that Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis defended Danny Masterson?
All of them
Yeah.
did, except
Yeah.
Topher Grace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Pretty
heard about
gross,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
He was
I
great
was
to
kind of-
us. Who cares? Fuck you. He was terrible.
They all
to a
did.
lot of
They
other
all
people.
came to his aid.
Oh yeah.
Except Topher Grace.
I didn't. I saw Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis
Laura
specifically,
Pepperon?
but
Even
Yep.
her.
Yep. They all did.
Really?
Except
all
Topher
did.
Grace.
And that was from one BuzzFeed article, so you know it's true. You know it's true. They all
Well,
did.
that's
except him.
unfortunate. I mean, he is going to
Including, I don't know if Red did, but definitely Katie did too.
prison.
Defended him.
What did
Katie
Kitty
did?
say?
Kitty.
Kitty.
oh yeah.
What did Kitty say?
They
She
just all
said,
wrote
"No,
like,
don't take him away. That's my son."
yeah, they wrote like letters before he got sentenced to like,
Yeah, they wrote
Come
like
on.
character references, basically.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they basically said that he wasn't a bad person, and it's like, or isn't a bad
Okay,
person.
this is so. This is first of all, I'm not saying that he wasn't in the wrong. However, like, put yourself in their shoes. These are longtime buds. What would you
I get
do?
that. I get
What
that.
would you do? Now, also, put yourself in Mila's shoes. I don't think she fucking knows anything in her brain because she started out getting fucking harassed and she didn't even know it. Like, she doesn't fucking. And guess what? She's married to the guy now. Like, it's. I don't know, man. The whole thing is fucking bizarre. It's fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're all in a cult together. I don't know.
Scientology.
Also,
That 70s
this whole
cult.
the whole Topher Grace thing was the only no, fuck that. He didn't say shit. It was his wife who posted one fucking Instagram story. Like, everything gets blown out of proportion these days. You post one fucking thing and now that's just a huge generalization that everyone makes. No, we don't know that it was every single cast member, okay? We don't know those facts. That's a huge generalization, okay? I'm not saying that, you know, he's a
I'm
good guy, because fuck him, and
pretty sure it
he
is
deserves what he
true that
got.
it's every single cast member.
And what's your source? How do you know?
Well, I definitely
The
saw
internet.
Mila and,
did you see
and
the
Ashton.
Did you see the files?
All right, well,
The numbers?
if we're
data?
picking and choosing what we read on the internet, did he actually get convicted?
Yes.
What's your source?
I
Well,
think it
every-
was
every
some-
news
some-
outlet.
You can actually pull up
Yeah.
every lawsuit on the internet and find out for sure.
All right, do it.
Any public trial.
But
send it
he's
to
been
you.
sentenced to 30 years.
Yeah.
It's a life.
That's a lot.
30. What is he, like in his 40s probably? Yeah, he's
think
going to be
so.
like 70s before he gets
Well,
out.
don't be gross. Don't
Yeah.
be gross.
Don't be, you know,
Like don't be a rapist.
don't be
I
a
don't know.
rapist. I mean, yeah.
I feel like that's not hard. But maybe
Yeah.
it is.
Maybe it
It's-
is.
I don't know.
No,
It keeps happening.
It's not. Yeah, because here's why. Because people redefined societal customs, and guess what? It used to be okay to harass women anywhere you wanted, and now that it's not, everyone's coming forward. So that's the real thing that's causing all of these every fucking, the cancel culture, if you will. The Bill Cosbys and the R. Kellys and all that shit. Like,
Those were the days.
those were the days. People didn't talk about it because nobody else gave a shit, and now people actually give a shit, which is great.
Yeah.
So yeah, fucking come forward, even if it was fucking 20 years ago. I don't give a
Mhm.
fuck, because nobody cared 20 years ago, and they do now. So fucking make that fucker pay.
20 years ago,
That's
you were
right.
considered like, oh, you must have been a whore, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Like, they
Oh,
would
you were
always
just doing
blame the
that for
woman.
attention. Oh, you
Yeah.
just wanted a better
Oh,
part.
you were wearing
you
a
wanted
short
money.
skirt.
You wanted whatever. Yeah. And no one was believed. And guess what? That's still an issue today. People don't believe victims. It's horseshit.
And a lot of times people don't want to put themselves through that rigmarole because
Yep.
Right, like
You know what I
Amber
mean?
Heard, right? Like Amber Heard, like she was definitely a victim the whole time.
I think they both were. I think they both
were both
beat the shit out of each
abusive
other.
to each other. I was
Yes.
just trying to
Who is
make a
this?
joke.
Yes.
I'm
Who's
sorry.
Amber Heard?
Oh.
The Johnny Depp
Oh.
Amber Heard situation.
No, that's not the same.
I know it's not. I was trying to make a stupid joke.
Well, it backfired on you, buddy.
Well, that's because you don't know pop culture. all
Okay,
right?
yeah. Blame it
No,
on
he
me. Blaming the
he
victim.
nailed it. That was a very stupid joke.
I mean, I said it was stupid. I'll be honest. I know it wasn't smart.
Oh, baby.
Milo even thought.
Get
it
out of here,
sucked.
Milo.
Milo told him right in his ear, "This joke is not gonna land." It.
That joke was good. All right.
Okay.
People,
well,
comment below. Let us know if you thought the joke
Yeah, right.
landed or not. All right.
It didn't land
Let
with
us
you.
know.
All right. Yeah. I don't have anything. I thought I did. Lost it.
Just
Every
had
time.
to make his presence known.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Michael.
Hi.
Presence, I acknowledge. I think.
Yeah, everyone acknowledges your presence. You're a white man, so good job.
Yeah, that's true.
Good job.
It's
Well,
called
good.
privilege.
You're supposed to. You're supposed to acknowledge my presence.
You
every time I
bow
walk into
down
a
to
room.
me.
Oh, don't worry.
You
We
bow
can't
down.
help it because you guys never shut up. You always have to be the center of attention, don't you? You and your riots and you're storming the Capitol.
I'm sorry. My dad never hugged me.
So now we got to pay for that,
Yeah.
sir.
Now that's on everybody. Hey, would you rather you have a kid that stormed the Capitol or a serial killer?
A kid that storm. Oh no,
They're both
that's
terrible.
pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad. And a serial killer, well, you're ending people's lives.
And to be fair, a lot of times they kill their parents.
Oh, I
You
didn't know
know.
we were throwing
I'm going
that
to
in.
say storm the Capitol, and here's why. Those people
At least they're
are dumb, okay? Serial
Mhm.
killers, say what you will about them, but they are nothing if not smart, okay? They are
Not all of
fucking
them, but
intellectual. How can you be a serial killer and continue serial killing if you're not smart about it?
See,
Ah.
I'm also gonna go with serial killer, but my serial killer daughter goes after
White man.
just the people that stormed the Capitol.
What is this,
Oh.
Dexter? Female version, though, because it's 2023, baby.
That's
Let's
right.
go.
We got to do a spinoff.
Dexter.
It's his daughter.
Debbie.
That show got weird.
I never watched it.
There's like a second one now or
Yeah,
something.
there's
It's
right?
weird.
Well, the end of
Or-
the first one, he like goes off to the woods.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah, he's,
end,
like,
the,
in
the
a
ending
boat.
was awful. The
He's
ending,
in the
the
sea.
whole last season was just terrible.
Shit.
Yeah,
Absolute
and then
garbage.
the reboot is like
Everybody agrees.
continuing with him in the cabin in the woods.
Cool.
Sounds
No.
awful.
That's all I know. I don't
I
know
could
where
bad.
it goes
give
from
a
there.
fuck.
Yeah, boo. Boo that show.
Boo.
You know, a show that ends badly completely discredits the entire show. Any
I
show
completely agree.
that everyone was raving about, hooting and hollering about,
Hootin'.
and then you get to the end and you're like, what? That's how it ends? And then you're like, nope, that's how I felt about Succession. I'm like, oh, this show is decent. Okay, it's pretty good. And then the end, and I was like, fuck this show.
Dude,
Fuck
that's
this show.
70s show.
Oh yeah, I
Yep.
couldn't finish. I didn't watch the last season.
How I Met Your Mother,
Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Yep.
Game of Thrones,
True
yep.
That
Blood.
one hurt my
True
heart.
Blood, that's a good one. True Detective,
True
another one.
Detective.
Yeah.
The second season was shit. It wasn't the last season, but
Modern Family.
Modern Family.
I
That's
didn't see that.
You've never watched Modern Family? It's actually really
I'm
good.
watching
the
it right
ending.
now.
Oh, nice.
I haven't seen the ending.
I just started.
I mean,
it.
they're all too old. You know what I mean?
I liked the ending of How I Met Your Mother. I felt it fit.
No.
Really?
What?
Oh,
Jess,
what?
Yeah.
It was one long, 3 days into 30 episodes. Oh, God.
Look,
Fucking
spoiler
no, I'm-
alert.
The last season was god awful, but I'm just saying the ending, like the story, the wrap up of it all.
Oh,
No,
you
that's
liked
the
him
worst
being
fucking
with
part.
Robin?
That's the worst
Fuck
fucking
that.
part. That's
Fuck
why it
that.
sucks. That's why it fucking
No,
sucks.
No,
They
that's
go
why it
through
was
all that
good.
fucking show
Yeah,
just to end
it
up
was-
with her from the
Yeah.
beginning.
For
Are
her
you
to
fucking
die.
kidding
Yes.
me?
Just for the mother
Yeah.
to die. That's
All that
what we
build
waited
up
for.
for 2
Fuck
episodes with her, and then
Trash.
it's like JK was Robin this whole time.
That's right. That's why I think it fit because it was
Whack.
Robin the
Hate
whole
it.
time.
Hate it.
I loved it.
Garbage. Shit
No.
writing.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Trash.
No, I
Trash.
loved it. I liked
God.
it. And then he came out with the blue horn, and she was like,
Oh my god, so fucking lame.
Okay, look,
Yeah.
if you like that, you should really check out Suits. Okay, it's just, it's really bopping. Okay, it's horrible but good at the
Okay.
same time.
I hate everything about
It's
it.
so bad and yet so good. I can't stop watching.
I
Can we go back to How I
Stupid.
Met Your Mother? That
Ugh.
ending would have been okay if they did it in season 5.
yeah,
earlier.
it didn't. Yes,
Fair.
they needed to cut that. Yeah,
Like,
it didn't need to go on
cut
for
that,
10
cut
This
seasons.
the second time they rekindled the romance, not the 5th, 6th, whatever.
and not the kids being you want Aunt Robin. Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up. I don't know. I just hated everything.
The kids are
about
dumb. They always were.
it. Yeah. And Bob Saget's the voice. R.I.P. But still,
I can't explain it either.
it doesn't make sense. It makes zero
None of it
sense.
makes
Why?
sense.
Why is he the narrator? He's not a person in in the story.
Well, not anymore, no.
He's not a person anymore either.
But
He's just,
we could bring him back, Eric.
Jesus
We could
Christ.
He
bring
could
him
be our
back.
first one. We bring back Bobby
Oh.
Sags.
Bobby
Bobby.
Sags, dude.
Bring him back, dude.
So we're not bringing
We-
back George Washington. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
No, we're
Who
bringing
the
back.
fuck wants
we're-
to bring back Joe?
Again, there's nothing there to fucking recover, Jess.
What do you
Why?
mean?
Why are you so hung up on George?
Because
Yeah,
he's
why
the
do you want
first
George
prez.
Washington?
He's the
So
first
what?
prez.
He didn't even want to be president.
That's
what are you,
not
some
entirely
sort of
true.
closeted
That's very
patriot?
true.
I wouldn't say I'm closeted.
All right.
Yeah.
She's
All right.
definitely
Did
homophobic
you
towards
storm
it.
the Capitol, you son of a bitch?
Well, careful, my kid's coming for you.
I
Yeah.
just
I like how Eric's like, I'm gonna have a daughter, and I will choose. I will choose
I'm
the
gonna
gender
have
of
a
my child.
daughter, and I'm gonna give her only serial killer movies to watch from the time she's born.
I'm gonna give her little bunnies and let her rip her heads off.
Yeah.
But also,
And-
really
she sounds rock and roll, man.
Put the
patriotic
hamster
movies.
in the microwave.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Watch it
like
pop.
Top Gun,
Have you guys ever done
No.
that?
Independence
Done
Day.
what? Done
Eric.
what?
Hamster in the microwave.
No. That's awful.
It wasn't a hamster.
Okay.
It was a cat. Did not survive.
Eric's like, I used to have a daughter. Thought I was
No.
unthawing turkey.
I've never put a living thing in a microwave.
Neither have I.
I
Nor
only
will
did it
I.
like
How
5
morbid.
times. That's not that much. You know,
How terrible.
You try a gerbil, you try a mouse. You want something a little bigger, you know? Dog won't fit, so.
Well, it will. A
Depends on the
Chihuahua
dog.
would.
Oh, I know. Chihuahuas.
They're not real dogs,
A
though.
Yorkie, maybe?
Did you guys? I think the movie was Last House on the Left, the
Yeah.
remake.
I've seen it.
The dad at the end of it like captures the guy and puts his head in a microwave and then like cuts off the safety switch or whatever for when it's open to like turn on and blows the guy's head off. That's the ending. It's fucking sick.
That's
Are
great.
you now influenced to go microwave someone's head off?
I wasn't.
Does
I
that
mean-
make you want to
Thinking
be
about it now.
violent?
No, in the moment I was like, "Oh shit!" Like
What
as
if
soon
it's a
as I
bad
saw what was
person, though?
happening. I mean, yeah, he raped his daughter, man. Like, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, you
you
shouldn't
deserved
do that.
it.
Don't
You
do
deserve to
that.
get your head blown off.
Yeah, he definitely
Yeah.
deserved to get his head blown off.
He deserved to be raped himself. I would have raped him.
Wow! Oh wow!
While his face was in the microwave.
I condone killing before raping.
Oh, yes, that I do that too. Yes.
Even a rape. Well, I guess if it's a rape, it's just kind of like you taste your own medicine, bitch.
That's exactly
I
why
get
I
that.
wanted to do it. Yeah.
I get that.
Just a giant.
Danny's gonna get a lot of
Strap-on.
that, isn't he? Woo-wee.
It's a giant strap on.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
into
maybe
his-
use like a pineapple, but the other end.
Ooh.
like
Ouchie,
in
fouchie.
like in the little Nicky.
Yes.
Tis the season.
Tis the season.
Here we go.
Tis.
Halloween is coming.
It's upon us,
That's
guys.
right.
It's weird.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
feel
can
like this
tis
feel
upon
summer
it.
us.
didn't happen.
My histamines are acting up.
Oh no, are you crying?
Yeah.
Are you thinking about Halloween?
Thinking about that goddamn cat in the microwave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to the cat in the microwave.
Oh, I don't want to hear that. I like cats. Well, that's okay. They've got 9 lives. All of them. 9 lives.
Not if you throw them in a microwave.
Nah, that'll end all of them right then and there.
Okay, well, either way.
Well,
Well,
I think it's
Man, I don't have anything.
Well, think of something.
well, you're going
well,
first.
you're going first, so you better think of something quick.
It's about damn time.
It's final thoughts, guys.
Well, it's officially fall.
Official.
Yay.
Tis.
Yesterday, apparently. It is now Saturday, if you're wondering. Or Sunday. Sundays.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's not Saturday. We don't record on Saturdays.
But the
We
first day of
record all
fall
week.
was Saturday.
Yes.
So happy fall. It's fall. It's fall.
It is
It's-
God,
fall.
that song is such a bop.
It's time to fall back into savings.
Ooh.
Yeah, or just
Something.
blow it all. Go riding. However.
How much is your hay ride?
Yeah, dude.
We'll just do it a lot.
Why?
Live life.
Live life on the hayride, baby.
Yeah.
Go to haunted mazes. Go pick apples.
Oh, that's because you live in the woods.
The
I
Midwest.
saw
Middle of nowhere.
in Indiana somewhere they're doing a beer fest, but in a corn maze.
Huh.
Oh.
Is it haunted?
I don't know. I didn't see that part, but my whole thing is
Sounds
just
like a
that
bad
sounds
idea.
awful. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna be
Yeah.
drunk as fuck, like
Trying to get out.
trying to get out of this fucking corn
Yeah.
maze, dude.
Good luck to those event organizers.
Yeah,
Lawsuits coming.
for sure. I lost my husband for 12 hours.
He died.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
so fall.
Okay.
So fall.
Michael.
All right. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Oh shit.
You know,
Have you tried not being?
I'm trying. I'm trying really hard.
Well, maybe just try a little bit harder.
But
Just give it a real
You know.
A+ effort.
I'm keeping on. I think I decided I'm gonna release some shit soon, so be on the lookout.
Good.
Happy birthday to me, Madre. That was cool.
Yeah.
Getting to see everybody this past weekend, and yeah. Jess.
Hello, it's me, Jess. Hello. My final thoughts are to get that tattoo that you want because cannibals don't eat tattooed people because it tastes gross. So that's an
What?
incentive to get a tattoo for sure. So go ahead
I'm
and do
sure
it.
there's one out there who enjoys it.
I doubt it.
It's ink.
It's ink, and and it tastes gross.
It's
So-
like the cannibal that enjoys IPAs.
Ew. Oh. You know what's funny? I actually bought IPAs, and I don't like IPAs, but I bought them because I like this certain one, and it was on sale. It's the two. What is it? Two heart. The fish
I
one.
know what you're talking about. Two.
What am I
Two-hearted?
trying? What am I talking about? Yeah,
Oh,
two
yeah,
hearted.
that's what Michael drinks.
I'll drink that sometimes for sure.
Yeah, it's really good. So
You should try
Get a tattoo
you should
and
try
get your
neon beer
neon beer. I'll look for it.
by Goose Island.
I don't get Goose Island where I'm from or where I live.
Oh, you
Yeah.
Oh,
suck.
that sucks, bruh.
Yeah, it really does suck. So, okay, Cassandra, over to you.
Take your meds, take your vitamins, okay? Get that immune system up because it is flu season, y'all. It is cold season, and it has hit hard here in Denver.
Fucking thing sucks.
Yeah. So, be on the lookout. Also, COVID's coming back, so watch out for that shit. You know, maybe this time around, I don't know.
Is there any medical evidence to back that up?
Oh
Sorry.
God, sorry, his porn just popped up.
Yeah. No, it was
Oh,
a Home Depot commercial actually.
Fapping. Porn, am I right?
Yeah, you know how porn has Home Depot commercials before the plumber comes to the house.
But yeah, so watch your
Oh,
porn.
that makes sense. That makes
all right,
sense.
stay healthy, and keep it classy, San Diego.
All right. Well, then hit him with
And
it.
that's that. And you guys already know. You gotta hit the like, okay? You gotta subscribe. You gotta share it. Leave a comment.
Rate
Give
us.
us an email. Rate us. Answer our question. Was Michael's joke a hit? Okay,
Probably
we need
not.
to know.
It's okay.
Was it good?
Did it land?
And you can let us know at the Sundays Podcast on all your socials, the Sundays Podcast at Gmail, if you're looking to send us an email. Okay? Okay. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Two-hearted is a Michigan beer.